There we go. I am aware this is a show me audience. It's not a tell me audience, okay? So I know, and I tell you, when you step out in the break, please go and see the booth and go and talk to my team. They are going to show you, that this is real. This is technology that it's here right now. We are ready. We are here to deliver this, and I am very confident this is going to propel you into the next era of manufacturing, right? So our ERP president, Amit Sharma, is here today. Amit, would you? Yay, there we go. And Amit's going to take you deeper into adaptive and there's tons of questions on your mind, and they're going to get answered when Amit does his section. And, we have great clients who are coming on the stage who would talk about their early experiences with adaptive and what excites them. So I am super pumped about this. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one. So the third pillar, champion AI. Look, champion AI is the intelligent layer. And it's the intelligence engine that unites them all, right? I am very confident this is our boldest frontier, right? Embedded agentic AI, it's not assistant. It's not about being assistants. It's agents that really act. It learns from every process what's next. It guides the teams, and it helps them towards better decisions in real time. And by putting actionable intelligence in the hands of people, champion AI turns insights into impact, making every worker, every shift, and every plant smarter and stronger. And so, as I said, sorry, let me flick the thing. Yeah. Champion AI has, as I said, 3 buckets in which we are delivering agents. The first one is persona-based agents. We've mapped out the different personas in manufacturing, whether they are planners, schedulers, operators, shift supervisors. And for each of these personas, each of these people, they do a lot of activity within the ERP. And in some ways, I would call that they do a lot of mundane activity, things that are essential, things that they have to do to prepare views, collect data, et cetera, and then get down to their actual decision-making or their planning. And what this set of agents does is, for that particular persona, it takes the mundane out. It helps them get to the decisions and the real action that they have to do straight away. So that is the number 1 bucket. The number 2 bucket is optimization agents. And our approach is not one where we are building thousands of agents. We are not interested in that. We are interested in identifying problems, specific problems that have a material impact for our clients. Material. It must have a significant impact on their P&L, and those are the problems that we are choosing. I'll give you an example. Our first agent is inventory carrying cost reduction agent. So we have built an agent that looks across the end-to-end chain. It understands your inbounds. It understands the impact of things like tariff, et cetera, on your inbounds, your material, your inventory at hand. It understands your production schedule, your shipping schedule, your sales orders, et cetera. And then it's able to make recommendations to the planner on replenishment levels. And how these replenishment levels can be adjusted, creating a balance between, obviously, getting material in time and avoiding stockouts, but then managing the cost of inventory. Now, inventory carrying costs is probably the 3rd largest cost in most mid-market manufacturers. And so 15 to 30% reductions in inventory carrying costs are a significant impact to their P&L. So those are the kind of problems that we are focused on, and those are the agents we're building in the second bucket. And then the third bucket is implementation agents. Implementation agents that are moving custom code or custom extensions that you have built and move them across when you migrate. They will do configuration faster. They will do data migration faster. They will load up the system quicker and validate, do testing faster. So those are the 3 buckets within which we are delivering our champion AIs, agents. And we have our head of AI, Ron Davis, here today. There's Ron. And Ron's going to talk to you more and take you much deeper into Champion AI and also the latest acquisition that we've done on Kavita, which is super exciting around, yeah. So we have the founders here. Anam will also get on stage and will share with you what we have here and now, ready agents on procurement, on RFP, and on sales that we can offer to our clients straight away. So great stuff there, and some clients will share their experience with you. Okay, so look, we talked about the pillars of our manufacturing platform, but none of this technology is of any value if it doesn't get deployed at the client end, right? And I can tell you in manufacturing, all the 16 years I spent at IBM implementing systems, the bane of that was implementation. It always took 24 months to 36 months to deploy SAP. And it just was real disruption for the business. So we have come up with Champion Pace, basically. We believe in manufacturing, time and speed is advantage, and waiting is defeat. And so we are pushing for a new benchmark, and the benchmark is 90 days. 90 days, full implementation for measurable gains for a mid-size greenfield new manufacturing plant. I just want to qualify that so you don't catch me later on in the break and say, hey Sanjay, what? How do I move my existing plant? I can see Scott smiling. But even if you think about it, the methodology is based on how do we make all of those parts of implementing a system simpler, faster, more agentic AI-based automated. And that applies also to migrations. So you will find that the amount of time it takes to migrate will also be much shorter. And that's something with Champion Benchmark we can assess for each of your situations. So while others take 12 to 24 months, we want to take you live. We want to do the ROI in weeks, not in years. Very simple. And the way we build Champion Pace is agents automate data migration, they assist in configuration, they help with setup. It's low code flexibility, and it actually literally reduces the manual layers, right? So no marketing promise. When you get out here in the break, you must see Champion Pace, and you will see what we are offering you. I can tell you one thing. If your organization still thinks that we will wait and we'll wait until later, you will need to catch up. Very simple. Because in this era, today, speed is no longer a strategy. It's survival. It's very clearly survival. Now, we have Zach Sotheby here, our Senior Vice President for Red Zone Operations. And he will go deeper into Champion Pace, and he's going to show you, how we're deploying Champion. And you are going to get to talk to some customers who are implementing Champion Pace. And I think that's what I mean here. I know this is a show me audience. This is not a tell me audience. So we want to show you things. Okay, so very important, and I want to be actually very blunt about this. Look, the risk of not acting is one you cannot afford. Legacy systems just create delay, not response, right? They yield reports, not decisions. They demand complexity, not clarity. So when you stand still, you lose talent. Because I can tell you, people want cutting-edge tools, right? You miss opportunities when you can't react fast. And your competitors define or redefine the benchmarks while you stay stuck. So, we've got the studies. Gartner estimates that by 2027, almost 60 to 70% of the ERP investment will shift to AI-driven action platforms. The message very clearly is if you say, I'll wait and watch, you'll find yourself behind, very clearly. And the cost of standing still is not going to be measured in dollars. It's going to be measured in relevance, competitiveness, and profitability, right? So I guess, you obviously have all the reason to ask, why Q80? And what's different now? And I want to tell you exactly what's different. We are laser focused on manufacturing, not as a sideline, but it is our core, first and foremost. We have new leadership, we have a sharpened roadmap, and we have ruthless prioritization. We have a total realignment across cloud, product, services, customer success, everything with one unified objective, which is to deliver fast. We are committing to speed, and it's not just roadmap pledges. Every roadmap that you see will have a clear date to it. And we believe in measuring ourselves publicly by execution and customer success. Look, I cannot change Q80's past, but I can shape our future. And I'm fully determined to make sure that at this moment, Q80 becomes the partner that you trust to deliver, right? So here's what I would ask you to leave with today. The future of manufacturing is here, and it is now. If you wait, as I said, you will be forever behind, because speed distinguishes winners. I firmly believe that the cost of waiting now is more than the cost of implementing, right? And so Q80 Red Zone, Adaptive plus Champion AI, that is not just a promise. It is your launch pad tomorrow, fast to deploy, low total cost of ownership, and people-first performance. I firmly believe you don't need more tools, you need better outcomes, right? So exactly what we are building for you, with you, and my invitation to you today is move with us, move fast, because manufacturing speed is no longer a strategy. It is survival. Thank you so much. Thank you.